Welcome, everybody. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Pokemon Plays here. And today, we're doing some more Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And we're working on the KAKUNA Master Trainer. We got some major improvements done to KAKUNA with our candy. But we're being underleveled and not perfect IVs. I'm, I'm gonna go do the ball test. Party. I always want to fly the show, okay? In case you want to fly the show, like now Zapdos and what here. Moltres. And they can spawn. Once you capture them, they can spawn. And the rarest Pokemon across the entire game is a shiny legendary bird out in the wild. Here. I'll give it. Okay. Ball cap. That's that one's SS hand. I don't know that. Man, it's Vermilion setting. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's Vermilion. We're gonna go battle Mina. You can battle Mina every single day. But they should have been doing it. For a bottle cap, which, if you don't know, a bottle cap, you can give it to the hyper training. You give the Pokemon one max out item. Now, Charizard, change Pokeball. Yes. Just something low. There's nothing else to do. I beat the story. The only part of the story I haven't beaten is the master trainer. We're working on it right now. Okay. So. Mr. Mime. Yeah. I don't think KAKUNA has a chance. Go to a Pokemon. Do a burn on. Fire. That's a physical move, yeah? No special move. Nice. Special move. That's a special move. Flare Blitz. I can use because that's a physical move. I don't even make up on because you guys know, like I make a ball, well, I just choose not to use it. I don't need to make a ball to beat you. Yes. I'll do Flare Blitz once again. Your life can still happen. He doesn't just do it for the one Pokemon, does what until does it for the battlefield. Mind Tail. Aren't you an ice type? Oh my god. Flare Blitz is gonna knock you out. I was very down on you to put an ice type Pokemon. Well, it was a wild Pokemon against a fire type Pokemon. Come on. Yay. Ball cap. There we go. Alright, now we need to go to Cerulean City, because that's where, in the outskirts of Cerulean City is where, the Hyper Training is. Mr. Hyper, it's in the daycare, so, yeah. Yeah, I thought it's called the daycare. It's called something else, I've said. They're from Cerulean. That's the 2020, yeah. Cerulean City. Pop-up. Delete the pop-up. Okay. That's green. We battled us from, I guess, we found the Mewtwo first and we just stole Mewtwo and we get the Mega Stone from Mewtwo by battling her. Yeah. I know we can't read the signs on the back. You can't go up about that, but you can. Round 5. Hey, there's a Shampoo. Hey, there's a Growlithe I do not need no one. Yeah, the Beedrill fight's gonna be pretty easy since over the Butterfree fight is already good. Because Beedrill has a Mega Evolution. You have to be level 100 views. Oh my god. Oh. Well, there's only one solution. We're gonna get this Pokemon up to level 99. Well, I haven't decided yet. Anyway, we're going. I'm gonna watch my Pokemon battle for Beedrill battle. The Beedrill battle. My Beedrill. It's at level 100. I don't want to look at something. Not very good. That's. I'm gonna have to hyper train that thing. But it is at level 100. So What we're gonna need to do is we're gonna break our chain for once. Actually, no. I have a much better idea. We're not gonna break our chain. We're gonna get 90 more candies. Because we gave it a total of 110 real candies. I'm pretty sure the maximum you can give it is 200. So, we're gonna give it 90 more candies. Which we need to go to a Viridian Forest. Well, it's a runway. It's a huge and it's a tiny gold for us. But what I want is a shiny gold for it. And it's a huge variant. Excellent. And dude, we're gonna they give us 5 wheel candies and 4 or 5% round to 5. That was our estimation. Because that could not give us a candy. Okay. Our estimation has been upgraded to 5. One for huge barrels. Do I have an active lure on? I need that. Hello, welcome on. Thank you for appearing. I'm just waiting to run. I'm pretty sure if we get to level 50 and level 50 and around the maximum of 200 wheel candies to it, I think it can beat. That's my y'all remain goodbye. There, estimation has gone up to 10. And that was a small wheel, so you just cover size gets very. There we go. Excellent. Estimation has gone up to 15. Once our number gets to 100, I want to get rid of all the wheels left. Meaning all the humans that are special. Which is only on my one time. Excellent. Which we need 5 more for that. Estimate has gone up to 20. No evolving today. However. Dude, I'm gonna choose the chancy type. Because I have 999 chancy candy. Okay. Estimate has gone up to 25. Keep my wheel for the trail of the other ones at home. 25 has been the estimate. And the estimate is still 25. Yeah, I did, you know. 15 up. Let's do the next one. I got those 100 people for you. From this one. What the hell we are? Yeah, I'll take it. I was expecting it, but I'll take it. So that means estimation is up to 20. No, I'm 30. My bad. Line down. I have no idea what that said. I don't want to go still 30 on that home. I want to look at where it's at right now. 30? Oh, 35. Okay. 35 wheel candy. So, Pokemon box. What was you trying to? So I can put a special marketing on it. Where's the thing? There it is. Great set. Ooh, not bad. Marketing. Very good. Like that one. Go to the channel. Yeah. Oh no. Now you can get rid of all the other ones. Yeah. That's my reward. No real candy. Oh, we got one wheel candy. Are you kidding? That does not do a lot for you. One shiny Pokemon. Now, I admit, when I first played this game, which I'm still, it's my first playing game, I actually gave the professor a time because I thought there was something. I didn't want shiny, but now I like shiny. I want to do it a shiny kid. And favorite stop off of those Pokemon decks, Pokedex and all of them. Let's go with food. Let's see if I don't have any deep food. So Volcasaur, Ivysaur, and Fusion is our third gender this one. German, yeah, that seems correct. Gender difference right there. Okay, why do I have two Pidgeys? I'm gonna look at the Pokedex. What happened? Yeah, it has. This one has Venom. That's a shiny one. I don't have a shiny one of those. I think I moved it over to my other playthrough on my Switch Lite. Pokemon Go Eevee. I want to check there if he's left. See, that's my 50, you know. I had a shiny, but Mega Beedrill, shiny, and what's I don't know. So, check data. There is no difference between us and that one. Okay, so, what's the next gender difference? I know we got a low one versus regular. Okay. The Cantonian, Rattata, and Raticate are gender differences. If we have any missing Pokemon, we're gonna fill up our decks here in seconds. Once we get these Beetle candies running. Oh, bad. Pokemon box. We don't need an extra Pidgey, because get rid of this one, get rid of the lower left one, send to the collector. Yes. Apparently, this is the fast Pokemon, I guess. Okay. Getting your rooms. I'm just gonna Google it on my phone. Hopefully. I don't know. Okay. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Gender Difference, Pokedex. Venusaur, Butterfree, Rattata, Raticate. Oh. Next one's gonna be Pikachu, which that's my partner Pikachu. And okay, female, then Raichu. Okay, moving on to play fans for this one. Next one's gonna be like two guys. We'll get to him in a second. Thank you. And of the numbers. Okay, they got ginger differences. There you go. Next one is Gloom. Oh, this is Gloom is 2 and 2, so ginger difference. Fire Gloom has 1, 2. Next one's gonna be Kadabra and Harden's Land. Eris. One time. Get a low for him, so that's and now go ahead and oh yeah, that's what you do today. Sorry ducks, Loga, Yankee Planet, Ralph Arcanine, Mollywag, Florwall, Florland, Abra, and gender differences, you got the next one is Doe Duo and Doe Trio. Got those. Got those, got those, got those, you got those, got that one, and those, that one, got the different things on this one. Next one is from me, Hypno. Okay, that makes sense. Delder, Oyster, Gasoline. Also, and comics. Drowsy, got 2 hypnosis for gender difference. After that, it's gonna be Rhyhorn, Grabby, Rectangler, Voltorb, Electrode. These are ones with the 50 kilo, Marowak, Nickmons, and with the tongues. Coughing regions, going on, left, being different between Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Next one's going to be Golden and Secret. Pulling and seeking. Next one is going to be Scyther. Next one is going to be Magikarp and Gyarados. One's gold, one's white. Gyarados has to keep on with it. It's going to be easy. I don't have the EV variant on. Wait, is it? Is it even in the Pokedex? Pokemon Bot. No, Pokedex. What's with the EV data? EV, where are you? You're right there. Check that. Okay, it's not applicable in the game because the EV now being low. Alright, so that fight was wrong about Gen 1, but it's probably just Gen 1, meaning Gen 1. It's not Pokemon spell Pikachu Gen 1. Which is technically Gen 7. If he's not a lower form, he's a negative version of all that stuff. Yeah, we got Pokedex figured out. Moving back to these candies. So, our recommendation is upgrade to 35. So, not working on these. Right. And that upgrade a 40 now. Yeah. Upgrade to 45. Oh, hello. In the face redneck. Hi, everyone. Yep. Hello. How are you doing today? I do not want you, Pidgey. Yeah, tough crowd. One Burkina. I'm good, Ruby. I'm good, Ruby. You calling Ruby? I ain't rude. What are you talking about? That's funny. The thing, we got handy, but that means it's upgraded to 50. Okay, I'll take it down. Candy jar. We don't make it. 50. Okay, it's 50. I Bulbasaur, you're inside, but we don't. That's funny. Yes. No, I said tuna. I don't want to break my chain. Oh, that we upgraded to 55 for the estimate. KAKUNA? There's one. Right there. Chainsaw collection, you at nice ones, and I don't always do chainsaw. I work on antique chainsaws I find laying around. Chink around and picking them up. I got just in the, like, I don't know, it's super old. Two-cylinder, two-cycle chainsaw. It has a saw bar that looks like a sword, like in medieval times. That's how big it is. Okay. Level 46, not bad at all. I don't want to look at the tail going. Alright, 60. You go for 60. Okay, 60. Slide out. Sell. Change them if I'm running around. I hang them from the wall from a building to make it look like a horror game. Like that one Geico one. Let's hide behind the chainsaws. You should search it up, it's kind of funny. Commercial. Commercial wise goes. Looking up my. Oh no, I don't want Caterpie. Yes. Okay. Great. So that is 65. Freaking thing. Good job, KAKUNA. 110 cocoons. Still 55 estimate. Okay, moving on to 70 estimate. Which is awesome. I don't want you, Caterpillar. You could get a ball of. I already have a mud now. I have a good engine on too. It's a Honda V-twin. I have a old Troy one. It's the old one. Very thick differential. And if you're gonna get a mud mower, you better go get a hydrostatic transmission. Oh, 75 is the estimate now. Yeah, hydrostatic transmissions are good for mud mowers, while if you want speed, get a manual for it. Because what you're doing in a racing mower is going super fast, so you want a manual transmission, because they can go faster than a hydrostatic. But if you want to control, like what you want to do with a mud mower, you're going to need hydrostatic, because those are easier to control than manual. Nice. Actually, I have a snapper with the exact same engine. I have the exact same model as him, which is my favorite model. Which my snapper is better than his snapper, but what he's basically doing is, it reminds me of the people that laughter out their trucks, like squatting their trucks, modifying them. It's basically doing that, but with lawnmower. Like squatting them, putting bigger wheels instead of more tire. That kind of bull crap. Anything gasoline engines are weak compared to diesel. They're not. Diesel are overrated, I tell you. We got big blocks. I actually have a purpose in a utility tractor. Lee's Junker's complaining about, ooh, that's a crappy engine. Just because it's a gasoline engine. That's the only point. Okay. It's gone up to 80. I need to check the record and see if it's timed out correctly. Candy jar. 91, that's enough. That's good. The KAKUNA more legal thing. As I said, 200 is the maximum for candies for Pokemon, which I technically have enough to give him a 201. But I gave him 110 last time, and it just showed 91, so 110 plus 90 is 200, 200 plus 1 is 201. So I got one extra legal candy. Okay, and they aren't bad in the... No, I don't think it's a Matthew Ferguson, I think it's just a Ferguson. It's like a 1950s. Like, it looks like a Ford 8-inch tractor, but it's in the overhead valve. But it runs. The only thing that might need to be replaced on it is the carburetor. Doesn't run smooth, but it runs. And that's all you need. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unless you have a bunch of money. Yeah, we're in the 50s now. Shouldn't be in the 40s. 140. Okay. We'll go up on take it on the place. Well, I recommend two things. Is it one of those good old style ones with the hydrostatic transmission and the heavy built headlights and the good built frame, or is it one of those cheap junk lawnmowers that they sell at Home Depot for like $1,000, which are only worth like $300? Roots rigging money. Okay, good. Well, that's actually good for them. I have a toy built weed. I really like it. Four cycles. I don't have to mix oil and gasoline together, so that's a little convenient. And it starts up in 2 pulls or less. It never takes 3 pulls, just 2 pulls. I don't even have to prime it. As long as it has gasoline in the tank, didn't want it dry, it'll start up in 2 pulls. There we go. 7. 6. The TV's in with 1. Those that are good. 2 more left. Yep, that's correct. I gave them the max amount of candy. Yeah. I have a little 4-stroke at the primer bulb. That ain't the choking with not a choke plate one, it's just a primer bulb. Throughout can say the prime it like 10 times and pull the rope. Okay. What I'm gonna do next is give KAKUNA a little more power with the help of a rare candy. I got still might be some weeds later today. I got a spot in my backyard I'm cleaning up. Mowing down some sticks. Using around some trees, using some abandoned junk that isn't really junk, but it's just laying there. Now, I'm about to do it that way, so. We're gonna go do the battle. Let's see. Let's look at the team. Next hour name. I gave you a bunch of candies. And you've been leveled up. All I gotta do left is basically get you up to a level 100. I'll lead to mow and then. No, but he ain't gonna mow with me. But he's probably gonna break something if he does. Slide, I don't live where Lee's at. So I would absolutely do something. Flat board. It's in. Million children. No, I want you to take out a Pokeball. her wall. Yeah, the egg hard breaks blade, dude. No, he'd probably bend crankshafts and punch and mow down some stuff that eventually get a hole in your engine block. I just mow down sticks and stuff. Sometimes I actually hit a brick, but I just scraped it basically. Scraped it. Like a and then everything around. Imagine if the shine just pops up over here. I just see it. Probably. Yes, let the battle begin and see who comes out on top. This is a Markle going to break our conclusion and you know the changes in it. It's really okay. See what one of my attack does. Not what I want. Alright. Get my defense up. One. I got the maximum amount of candy from them, so the only thing left to do with them is get him to level 100 and get him maxed out on his IVs. Then he'd be most powerful besides the leeches. Most powerful. I like all toilet gas. I think mine is worth about like 2,000. It's 4,000. Alright. Oh, now you have two. I got 2 HP stat, and that's unfortunate. Okay, one more harden. Math cell on harden. Oh! I hardly did anything. Dude, mine did. All hardened now. That poison me. Basically the same thing. Now, you use 6 string cuts. So you want Sounds like a super turbo. Is curd shift? Well, I don't really know. No, it's not a curd shaft. It's a straight shaft. Yeah. Funny that the head was falling off. Then I put a bolt on it. Then I taped it with some duct tape for the electrical tape. Either way, duct tape can fix anything. Let's tape it on there. Looks kind of goofy. I think it's rigged on a different model or something. Anyway. That's high up speed. And it's attaching magic too close to the restaurant. Yeah. Like one day when I was mowing the front, put some of my lawnmower, dang weed eater head just fell right off. I was like, that's not supposed to happen. Okay. I'll start doing my poison skin attack one. I'm barely winning. That's fun. And it's no really, yeah. It's all. We'll be here for a while. I think I might win this battle. This is what I can do. Nobody. No, I'm not gonna buy nothing. I get all my stuff for free. Restock this fix it. Why would you pay money for stuff you don't need to? That's exactly why it's called the scam. You're paying them to work, to be able to work. They should be paying you to work. They don't make no sense. Make it make sense. Man, I asked for a white collar. Cities. But yeah, blue collar is the only way to go. It's like you live in freaking New York, California, or Chicago. Okay. There's actually moving. I can actually see that moving. It's moving the picture. I think I'm going to win this battle. Ain't gonna lie. The opposing KAKUNA has taken more damage. It is taking more damage. And has taken more damage than my KAKUNA. Buy an Amazon. No. Why would you buy anything from Amazon that isn't something you know it's quality? I mean, Amazon. It's basically teaming with your killers. Like a Ford Ranger is basically DS10, but from Canada. DS10 is by far superior to the Ford Ranger in all areas. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to start now. It looks kind of even. I might lose. No, it looks like I might lose. Really. Take a while for it. That could happen. Didn't go. I ain't going to no China. I ain't going to no communist government, no. You'll be running out of poison things by now. Yeah, I only got 12 poison things left. Wow. It's about knowing what to be born. If you're born someone for being absolutely stupid. Like some stuff that needs to be stopped immediately. Like with squatting your truck. Hold on. Please does Chevy work. I'm bored, please, John. I could. He made the snapper LT club a collapsed lawnmower. The most battle is true. Yeah, I'm going to use it. What he's doing to snapper is basically using a cheap transmission out of a cheap lawnmower. It's good, heavy still. Doesn't mean it's not cheaply made. Like, the casing is aluminum. That, by the way, is by far one of the weakest metals ever. Aluminum. I like my transactional casing out of cast iron, which I got 2 of them. That's like 3 or 4 or 5 transmissions that are made out of cast iron. One basically looks like a differential out of a car. That is way thicker than his transmission will ever be. And it is our lawnmower. I'm pretty sure what it's saying. Oh. It depends on the fence stat and you go first. I'm going first since I have higher stat than that. Well, shit. Chevy don't break down. That's for Fords. And Ram guys blowing out their transmission for the 5th time this month. Chevy Fords are the most reliable vehicles on the road today. It's our power truck. And plus, people run that really good anyway. We got the 350. Not with the Chevy Duramax. You may have a nice interior, but these are trucks. You made to do truck things. Trucks get messy in there. Chevy blows up. Maybe if you don't change the oil in like 2,000 years. Or you're going from reverse to high gear with the transmission. Or you refuse to, if it has an oil leak, you forgot to tighten up the drain plug. No. I don't have a reference for that, but Lead John 7.3 is overrated. I know an engine, not made by Chevy, but the first gen Cummins, the 12 valve, I'm like, it had no electronics on it at all. That Cummins could beat his Barrister in a heartbreak. And then 3 more screenshots. There we go, starting. You know what Ford stands for, don't you? Found on road dead. Okay. No. Chevy is the best vehicle on the road today. Just compare the Chevy, how many Chevy recalls there are and how many Ford recalls there are. Besides, back when Chevy Duramax had the Allison transmission, was the greatest system they could ever make. Yeah, Elf has an Allison transmission. A flippin' tank. A flippin' tank. Now you made Lee mad. Why, Lee's not even alive on the screen. What are you talking about? Like that, I'm okay with making Lee mad. Alright, 2 more hoppies, and we get to struggle it out. See who wins. Let's struggle with it. Oh, he's gonna win, man. With my attack stat sucks. So I'm going to have to get a level 100, then max out my stats for both my special attack and attack. So, where's my man? Nope. I never made Lee mad on a stream. Fords are the worst vehicle known to man. They never run right. They always leak oil and they always blow up. Oh, how about blowing spark plugs out of your cylinder heads? Fail injectors, all that bullcrap. You won't have that problem with a Chevy Duramax. You will not have that problem whatsoever. What I'm gonna do is get me a Chevy Duramax, rolling ball, and a Tesla Cybertruck. That's what I want to do. Fun. Chewbacca's strong. That's a good thing. No, they don't sound any different. It's all about your exhaust and the fuel injection spray. That's what makes it sound. No difference whatsoever. Civilian city. Unless I got a few escape roads. No, they're not. Actually, if you actually think about it, Ford rusts out more than Chevy does. I have an example. I have a Ford Falcon Ranchero rusting out like seriously. It needs an entire rebuild. Like everything is rusted out on it. So much that somebody stripped it so they could fix the body. Even the frames rusting out. This is a 1963. I also have a 1953 Cadillac Hearse. It looks far more better. Like the only thing that is rusting out is one spot near the rear end and some body work. It doesn't need all the body restored, all the body being rebuilt and everything. And the Ranchero does. That's a 10-year difference. And the Chevy GMC Cadillac made by Chevy. Man, you try to Ford, you know absolutely nothing about vehicles whatsoever. Like seriously. You thought, oh, that's an American car. Well, it ain't. Yeah, I don't feel it. It's more like, oh, the undependable car. And where ends Golden Raspberry? Now there is a chance that you can get a Master Ball now, which is the Pokeball that Pikachu, every single Pokemon in here. So, but Ultra Ball, dude, no, they're not. Fords are. Ford is the worst goddamn vehicle on the road today. They keep on breaking down. 6 power stroke, 5-point Triton. 350 is way better than it ever will be. And yeah, the cat eye is awesome. And if you say so, you absolutely know nothing about cars whatsoever. You just pick the popular opinion that some people said, but if you actually know something, and actually if you're a smart guy, you would know that the Ford brand is by far the biggest scam in automotive history. There hasn't been a good Ford since the Model T. And if you want a diesel and you don't know nothing about Chevy, you better go get yourself a first generation Ram Dodge Cummins. Ah, V6, that's not a truck at all. If you want a truck, you're gonna have a V8 engine to begin with. No V6s and God, no V4s. Or 4-cylinders. I need to find that rare candy. Oh, the Snorlax. I want a 6 cylinder. That's the thing about diesels. They don't sound like actual vehicles. They sound like whistling jet engines, which they shouldn't. An engine should sound like a bomb. It should sound like a bomb explodes every time it fires. That's how you know you got a powerful engine. That's why gasolines are better than diesels. They sound better. Especially when you straight pipe them. The only good thing about diesels is rolling coal. Just for fun, I want to get me a half-ton 2-wheel drive gasser. I'll put tow mirrors on it. Real truck. And it's going to be an S10. Because S10s are better than Ford Rangers. Just because the Ford Ranger doesn't range any good. I want to see. I want a 69 Dodge Dart. Those things are pretty cool. Dodge Dart is an underrated car. Okay. Bag. I'm gonna break our chain. No, you might as well lose stuff. Cool. What we need to find is a CANDIES. And I also have no idea why we're not seeing one. V8 swap traction. Yeah, put a 315 on Logan. More powerful than your $40,000 diesels. They don't sound bad. The diesels all said. They even smell bad compared to gasoline. Yeah. Where are the chances? The opposite, single one. Putting the Chevy 350 in because that is the best engine ever made. You put it in a vehicle. There is no other engine that is better than that. Because at the end of the day, reliability is better than power. Because you can't drive a powerful vehicle without reliability. It's an engine itself. Norland. I don't want gravel. There are crappy engines. Yes, there are. Some crappy engines out there. Like the first diesel ever made. They had a carburetor on it. Super unreliable, constantly broke down. That's why they switched to fuel injection. Which carburetor engines are better than fuel injection because it's easier to and simpler, and all you need is a screwdriver or some wrenches. No, 350 are junk. No, they're not. You know nothing about, if you think the 350 is junk, you know nothing about anything related to mechanics. Hey, Chancy! Just saying that right now. 350 is a legendary engine. It's the most reliable engine ever put in a vehicle. You don't know about GTA 5 now. GTA. We're talking about cars, not fantasy cars. And GTA 5 is not a real video game. Anyway. I'm not involved in it. Man, I set the sand. You don't about GTA. It's a game. I don't get over it's a game. Not a good game. You don't play video game, you want to have want A to B, adventure. Like Mario, stuff like that. You need to play video games to pass your time. I play video games because it's fun. That's what video games are meant for. Playing with the food. Love you want to do. Really wasting time when you got Mario game. There's a reason when Nintendo was doing the #1 best-selling video game franchise company of all time. Can you see? There you are. What? Wait. Good thing. Yeah. One of my favorite singers is Jack Black. He's awesome. Alright. Defeated Ruth level 50. Let's get back in the middle. It's a stupid champion. That's why I never said the word stupid, so therefore I didn't have to talk about stupid. Oh, hell yeah. $51, $52, $53. Now I'll get to the 60s. You're rude to people. Don't believe. I'm not rude to anybody. If I'm rude, they're probably insane. And it's not rude if you speak the truth. That's a fact. It's facts, not rude. If you don't like those facts, if they make you look bad, it sounds like a you problem. It's the truth. You don't like those facts, you should always start changing something. Play with. What are you talking about? 90s games. You stupid. There we go. It's heavy. That's what Lee Junk, he said, don't like turtle horn. Well, I'm glad we have the like the new one, which I agree. The new ones are absolutely terrible. Okay, we'll be right back. Please watch these commercial messages, which they're not really, but I thought I would say that.